Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PWZ podcast. This is Rick Del Santo, the professor. And joining me, as always, Showtime, Marcel Williams. What is happening tonight? How are you, man?
What's going on, man? Ended up having a common cold. I was trying to do a little Goldberg streak on and try not to get, but I guess it didn't work out for me. And I ended up getting it, so I missed last weekend, but we are back here. We're here to talk about the Rumble, which is going to air later on tonight. The road to WrestleMania begins tonight. We're here.
One thing is that this is one of the biggest shows of the year, and it's one of my favorite shows of the year. Save for the matches itself, not so much, but the actual Rumble match, the men's and women's are my particular favorite of the year. You get you get your run-of-the-mill regular talent that's on TV every week, but there's always a surprise or two. Now, we haven't had that surprise in a few years. I think probably the return of Edge, I think, was that 2 years ago now, was possibly one of the biggest surprise entrants in the history of the Royal Rumble. And I sat there thinking about this today. Will they ever be able to top that surprise?
I don't think so. That was a big surprise. This guy retired, and we wasn't expecting him to ever come back again. And for him to pop up 2 years ago, which time go by so fast because 2 years ago since that pandemic started, and it was a very big Rumble moment. There's so many Rumble moments. You had Christian, who returned last year, before he went to AEW, but he returned last year after an absence of having concussions. Just a lot of returns in the Rumble. I mean, this year may be different. I know you said the matches are usually not that serious. There's certain matches throughout the Rumble history that has had their comeuppance. But I'm really looking forward to the Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar match. That's really going to be a match to watch.
Yeah, I do like both gentlemen as competitors. I just don't think that it's going to be like a kick-ass match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I just haven't been convinced. I think, however, I don't think we've actually discussed this because we don't really get full detail into WWE as much these days. What do you think?
I've been watching. I've been watching.
Is there much to actually talk about, though, to bring to the table? Not really.
Just to give you the bullet points of what's been going on, because like I said, bullet points. Lesnar, you would think coming into this, Lesnar is the heel and Bobby Lashley is the face. But the thing is, the only thing that got everybody brought into this program was the promo package that they did. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, where it was like a workout package between both the guys. You know what I'm saying? It shows the athleticism and the past of these two. You got Bobby Lashley, who has been in MMA, got a great record in MMA that they never mentioned until a little bit to now. I think they mentioned it like a week ago, but besides that, I mean, Bobby Lashley is almost at the same level as Brock Lesnar. It's just Brock Lesnar just did the UFC. It's just but
two different, yeah.
It's just two different promotions. It's just but this match I'm looking forward to. I'm just hoping that it won't be a squash that usually Lesnar usually does, but sometime when he's really ready to come into work, he's really ready to come into work. There's been a few AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson right now, and a few other guys that came in. I did get it right. But those matches, you see that he's really ready to come in and put in the work. So this match right here, I'm looking forward to. But Rumble got a great history, and I hate to jump off the topic, which was jumping into that match, but that's one of the matches that I'm really anticipating for this year Rumble.
My next question was actually going to be, what are you feeling about the new Brock, that the repackaged Brock, I guess you should say?
I don't call it repackaged. I think he's a guy that acts like that on a regular. I'm just glad it's really coming out now. You know, it's just like, I mean, we seen some of it back in 2004, 2003 with the Eddie Guerrero segment and all these other segments. He's like a little big kid. You know, it's just Lesnar showing character that we knew it was there. I mean, he say little things here and there during the time of, you know, any promo that he does when Heyman wasn't talking. He give him a little bit of mic time. But now we're seeing the best of Lesnar. Now it's showing that Lesnar really don't even need Heyman no more. As we see, you know, the evolution of that.
He can carry himself. I mean, I guess there's something there that a lot of people probably didn't realize, that he didn't need Heyman to help get him over. He's got the skill himself, you know?
Exactly.
Yep. What do you think of the cowboy hat and the overalls and the flannel? I mean, it's kind of comical in a way that he is so drastic.
In a braided mohawk. And dude, listen. Is the Lesnar dress way? I mean, he's coming straight from the woods of Canada, you know, fresh from the snow, ready to go, showing the style that he probably go hunting with. I don't know, but I like it. It works. It's showing his character.
He's reinvented himself a couple times, you know. One of the things that I thought was, and I'm going to go back a couple years when he won the Money in the Bank and he kept walking around with the briefcase like it was a boombox, like holding it up, doing the dance and stuff. That was classic stuff.
Yes.
A Universal Champion Roman Reigns taking on Seth Rollins. You take this one. Exactly.
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna poo-poo on it. It's a match that's drawing a little interest because now you got Seth Rollins, who's been a heel on Raw for the last year or two, and he's coming in here now as let's just say a cup of coffee babyface to face Roman Reigns, and the story is there. Roman Reigns cannot beat Seth Rollins, you know. So now the underdog that's coming into this match is Roman Reigns, which is the first time ever during this whole 500+ day reign that we didn't just talk about since we've been missing on a milk carton lately. But the 500+ day reign of Roman Reigns still continues, but now he's coming in as an underdog tonight against Seth Rollins.
Gotcha.
With the Usos banned from ringside.
The Usos banned from ringside. So basically, one of this thing that's got to be a good story part of this match is, can Roman beat Seth without interference?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And if he does, then that'll actually probably bring him up another level in a way. You know what I mean? As a champion.
Absolutely.
I'm going to have to go with Roman on this one, though. I think he's going to hold it for a while longer. I don't think Seth is that guy. And I think me and you have both spoke about this, that right now, who is that guy? And we both agree that it's probably Brock, if anybody is the guy to take that belt.
Brock is the only guy that I think could end, well, by the time we reach WrestleMania, it should be almost a 600-day reign, probably, right? Like almost near there. Yeah. So, I mean, to me, I kind of feel like there's nobody else but Brock. If Brock wasn't there, I still wouldn't think nobody else could beat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is a hot item right now on SmackDown and all of WWE right now. And that reign is up there near like the CM Punk reigns. It's like a very hotbed of a title reign that don't need to be broken right now.
It's a legendary reign, and it's not even over with yet. I'm having a hard time speaking about this one. But the Miz and Maurice taking on Edge and Beth Phoenix.
It's the grit couple versus the it couple. It's okay, right?
It's gonna be my pee-pee match. I get up and drain the lizard.
This match may go 20 minutes, so you may have to stay in that match for a while. Listen, Miz and
Shower and
Edge
shave.
went almost 25 minutes.
Really? Yeah.
At day one.
That's right. I still have yet to watch that, but I just didn't think it seemed like a good card. I think we've spoken about that since the last episode. We've only done one episode this year. Remember that? We're already 4 weeks into the year.
One special episode.
Yep.
Only one.
Yeah, one episode.
We gotta catch up.
We gotta get. Yeah, we do gotta catch up, but that doesn't. We. I had COVID. We had. So we. Your
I
house
had
something.
something.
We
I
were.
don't know what was COVID. I don't know.
Yeah. We're working on getting back on track on a regular basis, and don't forget we'll be here tomorrow as well doing a Royal Rumble review as well.
Yes, we will.
The Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch versus Doudrop.
I'll tell you what, I'm interested in the match. I'm just gonna be real.
Okay, Piper Niven's is really good. She's actually good.
She's really good.
It's the character that they give her. Yes,
is a big opportunity. And going into this match right now, and I did like the promo that they did last Wednesday. I'm saying last Wednesday. Wednesday must be talking about me. Last Monday that they did with Becky Lynch and Doudrop, where it was like a separated interview, and Becky Lynch was talking too much trash, where Doudrop dropped the mic and found her. I always wanted that to happen when somebody did a via satellite promo. Like, just drop the mic and go find a person and just beat them down. And that's exactly what happened.
I don't think Becky Lynch is losing the title. I'd be actually shocked.
No, absolutely not. I hate to be that guy. Yeah.
No, I mean, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
I'm interested in the match, but still,
right. All right, on top of that, let's get to the men's rumble. Actually, let's skip that and go to the women's rumble. We'll cover the men's rumble right after. So far, participants announced: Carmella, Dana Brooks, Nikki. Oh, we'll just call her Nikki. Queen Zelina, Rhea Ripley. Take my glasses off. Tamina, Aliyah, Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Natalya, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, Brie Bella, Lita, Nikki Bella, Kelly, Michelle McCool, Impact Knockouts champion Mickie James, Summer Rae, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and I believe that there was another name or two announced. I know there's some spoilers as to.
I know it's a brand new. You said Sasha Banks, right?
Oh yeah, Sasha Banks
just got it added last night.
Yep, and I believe that there was some rumblings as to some people that have been seen in St. Louis, such as Michelle McCool. I had the list in front of me. I can't seem to come across it right now. There was Michelle McCool. Melina is there. Is in St. Louis. Former Oksana has also been seen in the area.
Oksana was seen there too.
Yeah, whether it's kind of a lot to be added as surprise entrance.
I don't even remember Oksana.
I remember the name. to be honest with you.
Yes, I remember the name.
I'm guessing now. I believe that leaves a few more spots open. So, would you believe that maybe Asuka is coming back?
Absolutely. Yeah. Without question.
I think I'll probably pop if I see her come back. She's one of my current.
She's great.
She is great. I'd like to see.
She's one of the top. She's one of the top winners that I think is going to win, either her or Bianca.
Yes, I think you're right. Yes, you think Bianca's going to win it a second year in a row?
Why not?
I mean, if Hogan,
you won it last year
right?
in the Thunderdome.
Right.
Why would she not win it in front of a jam-packed crowd in St. Louis in a dome? And I kind of feel like she's real hot right now, and she lost the title unfairly at SummerSlam, and she deserved the opportunity again. And then you got Asuka, who's been on the sideline for a hot minute. So you got two women that's really deserving of the opportunity to get this to shoot right straight to WrestleMania in Dallas. Stories are there. You got Bianca, who lost to Becky Lynch at SummerSlam. So she's looking forward to winning this to get back to Becky Lynch, or either challenge Charlotte Flair. Then you got Asuka, who has been on the sidelines, who basically, if you look at the story, if the story is there, when she won the Money in the Bank, Becky took the lead and gave her the titles, gave her the Raw title and the briefcase, and that story is there right there. Mm-hmm. Then you got Asuka, who never beat Charlotte at WrestleMania. So that's right there where her streak got broken by Charlotte. So the stories is there. It's all around. It's just there.
Are they gonna cash in and put that together? I'd like to see Asuka and Charlotte for Mania. I think that'd be put them as a headline. Just saying. I know that it'd be an interesting thing to see those two headline. I don't know if they actually would. Yeah.
Listen, every story there. Bianca, she faced Charlotte at one time. And you could do that if you wanted to. All four women have a story going on. So I kind of feel like it's either going to be one of these four things. Then you got Sasha on the side to also, we could have the Charlotte versus Sasha again. I'm not.
Yes. I wouldn't mind seeing that one too. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'd be a good one to go for. And now the men's rumble.
I'm lost with this one.
I'm very lost. Johnny Knoxville. Rumor has it that there's also another member of Jackass in St. Louis as well at the currently time rumor, according to, I believe, was the PW Insider that I read today. So we'll see what happens there. If I don't know, I don't even know anybody other than this guy and that one guy that had his own show, Bam or whatever. I wasn't really into that stuff. So if they're gonna bring more than just one Jackass guy in to help interfere,
probably will.
Yeah, it's gonna be that stupid. Like that one time, didn't they have like the sports announcers come in and they ended up wrestling in a battle royal or something? Or were they sports announcers?
Yeah,
it's
gonna be a Drew Carey moment.
Yeah, Drew Carey, Pete Rose, all those guys. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Austin Theory, Sheamus, Damian Priest, AJ Styles, Big E, Corbin, Madcap Moss, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens. I'm saying this right. Omos, Randy Orton, Riddle, Chad Gable, Otis, Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode. And at the end of the night, I guess on SmackDown, it was announced that Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, and Rick Boogs were added tonight. Which means this leaves 5 spots open in the Royal Rumble. I'm sure we're only going to get 2 real big surprises out of the Rumble. I heard that rumor is that Kurt Angle is in the area as well.
So I heard too.
Yep, and I think that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. I wouldn't be surprised, but I guess I know this is far-fetched. Most likely it's not going to happen. Obviously, he's probably tooting his own horn or whatever. That Hulk Hogan was teasing an appearance as well. I'm not buying that one, or even. I mean, would it be awesome if it happened?
Where is probably be
exactly. No. It would kind of be enjoyable if it happened. If he just went in and got eliminated. I mean, for the legendary. Yeah, that's it. For the legendary legend pop, and then that was it. Would I enjoy seeing him go more than 3 minutes? No. Because he'd probably bitch and cry that he didn't win. So at 60 years old.
So who are you going to pick for this one?
Who am I going to pick to win the Rumble?
Yeah, the men's Royal Rumble.
Well, I'm looking at this list of people, not including the, honestly, I'm looking at the list. Who's actually capable? Obviously, there's more surprises and probably some names that might be announced earlier. Out of all these people, I'd have to say the obvious choice, the golden one here would be AJ Styles. I don't think we're going to be going with, obviously it's Chad Gable, and Otis is not going to go for it, or highly doubt Sami Zayn, is going to win it. But my second choice would be Austin Theory, as I think that they seem to have a lot of promise in Austin Theory. But I'm kind of not convinced that it's exactly his time. I think he needs more time on that television in order to get to that spot. Maybe next year. We'll see how they handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see them giving it to Kevin Owens or Dominic, or obviously I hope it's not Johnny Knoxville. But who's your pick?
Well, I think they may throw us a little side something with a Brock appearance if Lashley do win the match or whatever. But Big E would be the one of choice. The story is there.
I believe you. I mean, I completely understand, and I'm not going to disagree. I think Big E would be. I mean, if he won it, I would not be unhappy. I'd probably be very happy. I would like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he kind of got stiffed on his title run a little bit.
He sure
taking
did.
it off him, and I think that he was ready for a couple of years to hold that title, and then they seemed to only put it on him a few months. And I think that they did that thing with the same thing with Bianca Belair in a way. Yes. They just, she was ready. They put it on her and took it off her in 9 seconds. So it's not fair.
Yeah. It's not.
No.
Just and like they say, life ain't fair, but it's just not fair still.
Well, Big E's busted his ass for how many years? You know what I mean? Has done pretty much. If you look back, he's done anything they've asked, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So why not give him a longer title run?
And he held the title well too with the time that he had it.
Yes, he did. I think he's a good. And the fans are really into him as well. He's a whether he's, even if he played heel, which he was only kind of like a mild heel for a little bit, fans were still into him, bought into him.
They connect with him well.
Yes. Thank you. Couldn't think of that. But yeah, that is the Royal Rumble. I wonder if any of those, which match is going to be on the pre-show? The Edge and whatchamacallit match? Nah,
probably some Holland or Sheamus, something like that, and just throw something in there.
Yeah, some made-up match at the last minute.
Some made-up match last minute. They always do that to us.
Yep. So, one thing is that they're bringing in Mickie James. Obviously, she's Impact Knockouts champion. They worked
she's supposed to be wearing the title out, supposedly.
Exactly. Yeah. Did you think that they're going to do any other work with Impact? Have maybe another surprise appearance? I mean, I know there's a lot of rumblings, but there's never been anything on any official sites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you believe that they would bring anybody in?
I don't think so. Let me tell you why. Because WWE, they want the people that are noticeable.
They're very selfish.
Yes. So I cannot imagine them bringing in somebody like Moose or somebody like that, because they know the fans.
He wants in. Yeah.
He does want in.
He's mentioned, and I mean, if he did show up, if he showed up, I'd enjoy that. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. It. Yeah. But I mean, if you look back in the early 90s, with say 92, 93, 94 era, you'd had people that nobody knew, WWF fans, I should say. That's its own whole little universe. And nobody knew who the fuck they were outside of like serious wrestling fans, like Carlos Colon or Mil Mascaras.
Yeah, Mil Mascaras, Jerry King Lawler.
Yeah, they would come out and everybody would just be like, "Who's this?" So, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. If they did bring out a Moose.
It's good for TV. It's good for Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, it would be. And obviously, not obvious, but there's been some talk that maybe she got her husband in there just for a Rumble appearance, Nick Aldis. I'd probably flip the fuck out, honestly, if I saw that, because I'm like a huge fan of his. Yeah. But I don't think that's. I don't honestly.
I don't think that's.
I really don't think it's going to happen. I've heard people talking about it, thinking that they would love to see that. I mean, I would love to see it. I'd probably, like I said, I'd probably really pop.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, but he also just re-signed with the NWA just 2-3 weeks ago. So I don't see
Okay.
that happening. I don't see him unless they worked out some sort of a deal for a one-shot deal.
Hey, I'd be down for any cameos, even the Kurt Angle one. Kurt Angle's in great shape right now.
He's yeah.
He's in great shape right now. I can't believe it, but like he's just shredded. So
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to all the cameos possible for this year's Rumble. Even you could imagine we could see like a Kurt Angle Brock Lesnar cameo together. Yeah.
It's like history, you know what I mean? Because the feud they had a long, however many years ago. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Looking forward to this year Rumble. It's gonna be real good.
They haven't been really this invested in watching the Royal Rumble in quite some time. Well, last year I really wasn't because of the pandemic and a lot was shut down, so there wasn't a whole lot that they can do. But this year I'm really looking forward to it. And less than 24 hours away now.
Less than 24 hours away, and last year Rumble's under the Thunderdome, so now we can enjoy watching the Rumble like the year before when it first started, the pandemic. So it should be a very good Rumble. I'm enjoy it with the real 10-second count instead of the fake one with the screens.
Right. Yes, you're right. That was 2021 was a very, very weird year. Actually, 2020 into 2021 was a very weird year for professional wrestling.
So weird.
But but there was some wrestling organizations that and one of these days we're going to go back and we're going to end up talking about that. You know what I mean? We'll go back and
10 years stuff. Before we go like, yeah, remember that was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Just like we do 2020 now.
We can look at organizations that struggled but still produced content. WWE figured a way out they adjusted themselves 3 or 4 times before they found out what they thought worked. Might not, but AEW did as well before they found out what worked, going into like a smaller setting. And then there was indies recording things in dojos and streaming them on, say, YouTube or even the stuff that's on IWTV. I know somebody that did that. Exactly.
Yeah, I know somebody too.
Yeah. We need more. So, there was a lot of it was a weird time. Wrestling was kept alive, but it was all done in strange ways. So, yep. So I do have something here. I guess it was 2 days ago. Ring of Honor announced, they're doing that big gigantic show. April.
Are they?
Yeah, they're returning. At the I did have the name here. I forgot what the frig it was called, but I know it's one of their biggest shows. I can't remember the name offhand. They announced that they're going to be having a Ring of Honor Hall of Fame. They're going to be doing their inductions that weekend during that weekend. So my thing is this: I've gone to many Ring of Honor shows in the earlier days, and they've given birth to many, 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 many legends. Who, in your opinion, should be part of the first class of Ring of Honor Hall of Fame?
Nathan Red.
Well, that's a name that did not come up in discussion. Yep.
Eddie Guerrero should be on there.
He was on the first. He ran a few shows there. Yep.
Yeah, that's mostly the ones that come to mind. I don't think that you should put like everybody in like Samoa Joe or AJ Styles all in one setting. Those are the 3 that I do agree that should be in there.
I know Samoa Joe should definitely go in there. Should it be the first class? Maybe not, but I mean, I was also during discussion, and I think I did a blurb on it on YouTube. What about somebody like Low Key, who was very vital to the early days? Xavier, who was the first Ring of Honor champion, go in there and be inducted for the first class. So, something like that is it's very interesting, and it makes me want to really, really look forward to seeing what's going to happen. I guess they're going to be announcing it over and over. The first inductee is going to be announced. Let's see, this coming Monday. So this Monday coming up, and then every week after that, there's going to be one more. February 7th, the 14th, and the 21st. A new member will be inducted in on the Ring of Honor's TV shows. Yes, they're still producing TV for Fight on whatever the station. It's not brand new content, but they're doing like best ofs and stuff. So they're going to be producing with every Hall of Famer announced. They're going to be doing a best of or a television episode dedicated to that person.
All right. I'm glad for ROH, man.
Yeah.
More to the business.
Absolutely, and I'm going to be glad to see them back. A lot of people are, I have mixed feelings, honestly, but I think that I'm going to be looking forward to that show. And obviously, when that show happens, we got to talk about it. Because it's going to be something. It's going to be something worth talking about, and I have a feeling they're going to put their all into it because it's their relaunch.
Nah, I'll be down to watch it. I definitely want to check out the first newborn of ROH programming. So I'm definitely down. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,